When I'm finally at that place where I've emptied myself out and I've attached to the kingdom of heaven, I realize this is what lasts forever. This is what can never be taken away from me. This is what will give me true, lasting security, peace, and joy. That's why, let's say, when you read the New Testament, you get into like some of the stories of the early church, you think, are these people crazy? Paul, in Acts 16, he's in prison, and he's in fear of losing his life. And you think, is he trembling? Is he praying all night, weeping, God, save me out of this? No, what did they do? If you read it, he's singing, singing away. I'm sure like the guards, you can picture the guards outside like, did we just like arrest a nut bar? Like, what's going on here? What's this guy doing singing? Well, the reason Paul can sing is because he has the kingdom of heaven. He's like, what can you do to me? If you kill me, my life instantly gets better. Right? If you take everything away from me, that's fine because I can't take it with me anyways. I have a wealth you don't know about. I have one who died and rose again. You see, the cross wasn't the end. The empty tomb was. The resurrection was the end. And so sort of once that spell has been broken off us, we realize here at the end, the final word is that God has given us eternal life, the kingdom of heaven that will never be taken away from us. Jesus says that's the final word. But for you to get to that place, you have to realize you have to count the cost that you may suffer. So he's completely upfront with that. Last week, we took a look at some of those great peacemakers, those icons that many of us recognize quickly. Billy Graham, Martin Luther King, and Mother Teresa. Well, did they suffer? Did they have to be persecuted for their cause? Here's a picture of Martin Luther King after he had been shot. Yes, he had to suffer. Here's a quote from Mother Teresa. This is Christine Ritter writing. Some people threw stones at the Sisters of the Missionaries of Charity as they brought the dying people in from the streets. Mother Teresa received death threats. Also as well, Billy Graham, many people may not know this, that Billy Graham on a regular basis, I read this in a London newspaper, regularly received death threats. And so it's just a part of it. It's just a part of it that if we step out and we say, do you know what, I'm going to live in a countercultural way. I'm going to step into the most marginalized, broken places in the world. There is a very real way that we may suffer. And Jesus is completely upfront about it and just says, actually, that's just a part of what it means to follow me. You need to count that cost before you start.